If any property is worthy of preservation, it is the one that we stand on. Without exaggeration, Varina Farms represents the birthplace of Henrico and is ground zero for Virginia's success and prosperity.
One of the hot topics right now is the semi-quincentennial of the United States, 250 years. Well, the slogan for that is America made in Virginia. What about Virginia made in Henrico? That history is right here, right behind me, underneath our feet, all around us. And that history is just waiting to be told and waiting to be shared.
We're going to give it the time and the care that it deserves. For us, this is about the long term, not the short term. We're going to be slow and methodical about what we're going to do. It's exciting to imagine the possibilities.
As Reverend Nelson said when we first acquired this property, this is a long play. It's a long plan. The first thing we want to do is be very intentional about what is here. So we have done archaeology. Now we are at the phase of restoration of the house, conservation of the home behind me. So next step is to get that roughed in, get that set up so that we can get the house stabilized, then move into the interior of the house, get that stabilized, and then at that point, we can start to formulate a plan. Okay, what is the plan for the house? Well, the house itself, built in 1853, home to the Aikens family, and of course, 1861, the war comes to Henrico County. 1864, this is actually headquarters to the United States Army, and it becomes actually a POW camp. The house itself will be stabilized back to different eras of its ownership and usage. So we have a lot that we can choose from, mid-19th century all the way up through the 20th century, a lot of different ways we can choose from that. Also the ability to interpret every level of history that has happened here on this property. The contract was awarded by the Board of Supervisors at the last Board of Supervisor meeting. Now the contractor comes in and we start with mitigation of the asbestos, with the lead. The harmful materials come out first. Then you go into the porches, you get into the windows, the masonry work, the roof work of the house. In order to get to a point where we can do anything in this house, we have to make sure it's encapsulated and that it can be climatized. So in order to do that, you have to make sure that the windows don't leak, that the sashes aren't sagging, that the jack arches aren't failing. So we have to stabilize the masonry work, stabilize the windows, but the house has great bones. That's one thing about a structure like this. As you've all seen with the cannonballs on the wall, you can hit it with a cannonball, it won't come down. What better place to tell the entire story of Henrico than where Henrico, in many essences, definitions began, and then is going to continue to go. This property isn't just fixed into one period of time. As different owners have come into ownership of it, they've brought it to that era. The Stonemans did that, bringing it up to the 20th century. Now it's Henrico's job to take it to the 21st century and further.